Hey guys, Will with Explore More RV. Today we're going to do a quick video on how to hook up our 26 BH. As a side note, all of our rentals come with the equalizer sway control hitch. So in this video we're going to be covering how to get that hooked up. So the first thing I want to note is anytime you're hooking or unhooking the trailer, you want to have the wheels blocked with some type of wheel chocks or something, because as you're lifting and raising the tongue, it can change where the weight is spread and it can start to roll on you. You don't want it to roll either into your vehicle or down the hill and into the lake or off a cliff or anything like that. So when you back up the truck, the first thing I want to show you here is back the ball up so that it's not completely underneath the tongue. Like, it's probably 75% of the way, and that way you can ensure that it will slip down over instead of being too far back. Once you have that in place, our next step is going to be to hook up the sway control bars. So you can see they go in like this with the notched in into the hitch, and then the sticker facing up and out. So you just slide them into place, and then you put the pin back in to hold them in place, and then you put this pin right through here to make sure they don't slip out. And then we'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. We'll remove the pin here, slide it into place, push this pin through. Okay, now we want to remove the pin that holds the tongue latch on and unlock it. And then we can start to lower the tongue jack down. You can kind of see how it starts to slip over the front of the ball. And this is probably the most important thing in this whole process, is before you leave or anything, you want to make sure that the ball is fully seated and locked in place. And we'll go over that here again here in a minute. So you want to lower it down. And don't take all the weight off the jack yet, because we want to go ahead and put our sway control bars in place. So you'll remove this pin right here on the trailer and kind of lift them up and push them over. And once you have that in place, there's a pry bar right here. You will latch underneath like this. Pops up back out like that, you just push it in place with your foot and put the pin back in place. And then once again, same thing on the other side. Just stay over there. So we remove this pin and then use the pry bar if needed. Kick it off and put your pin back in place. Okay, once that's done, we can go ahead and lower the jack the rest of the way so that all the weight is now onto the trailer ball. Sorry for the baby noises in the background. All our rentals also come with this handy dandy cinder block, so you don't have to crank the jack as much. So once you have that completely removed, you can go ahead and slide this latch into place. put your pin back through. Last on the other side. Now the ball is fully in place. You want to double check and make sure that it's fully seated down on there. Sometimes it can happen where you think it's on and it's not, so just make sure you observe that it's all the way down and locked into place, and that the lock is underneath the ball. And then the next thing to do will be to put on your safety chains. You can, if you have a shorter vehicle, you can twist these so that they don't drag on the ground. And then you'll just latch them into place. Depending on the vehicle that you have, it can be more or less difficult based on the size of the holes where you latch them. Sometimes it's easier just to lay on the ground. See that? And then the next thing will be to hook up your emergency brakes. So what this does, in the case that the trailer comes disconnected, whether something breaks or it wasn't hooked up properly, this cable will pull, and it will pull the emergency brakes, and it will stop the trailer from running down crazy down the highway. So you want to loop this through where your safety chains connect, and then put it back through this loop here. Serious? This isn't gonna work. And then last step will be to plug in your lights and trailer brake. So we do have, my truck has a built-in trailer brake, but if you don't have that on your vehicle, we do have a wireless trailer brake that we will hook up for you when you rent from us. But since I have it on my vehicle already, we don't need it. We just plug the lights directly into the 7-pin socket right here. And there you go. That completes the setup of the hitch, and you're pretty much ready to tow off once you make sure everything is secure and disconnected from the trailer itself. And sorry again about the little baby showing up. Thanks.